This is another access door to the outside. It's brand new and very secure. It also was a VIP entrance here in case there was ever like military people that had to come in here with secret stuff. That's the door they came through.
Okay. Come on, you trust us coming in here?
Spread out a little bit.
Of course, I'm a black belt in karate. Are you kidding?
What? This is one of the Stearman projects. This is the C3. We have 3 Stearmans that are currently rebuilding. I'm not involved in this one. I'm on the M4, which is down the road here. This one is pretty close to ready to cover. Is that because you're not involved in the problem? This was a long time done before I ever started coming out here. Every project, every airplane that we restore has some organization that sponsors and gives us the money. This is the Kansas Pilots Association. The one I'm working on is a bunch of women called the Kansas Women's Association. The wings for this are right here. Come around through the big door over here. Is this what you're working on? No, this is not my room.
I think a lot of radials are on.
This room is Wayne, the same guy that went and got the big old Prairie Special. He has built this airplane from scratch. That is the engine for it back there.
Stop it, Carol.
And that engine is ready to install, except there's no guts in it. None of the engines we have around here are runnable, with the exception of 1 or 2 that's upstairs.
This one's just going to be static.
This is just dummy. It's just a static thing.
Is it Shake and Jake?
Yeah, I believe it is.
Terry, what's the black? Is that just a wind tunnel model, or?
Where, over there?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. That just appeared here one day. I'll show you the tour guide. You are.
Hi.
This is a Watkins Airmail Special. Anybody know what a Watkins airplane is? You ever heard of it? It was built in a factory right across the street from East High School on Douglas. They only built 6 of them. Then they went out of business. We have one of the 3 that have been documented, and this is about all we have, is a rudder, some tail feathers, and there is part of a fuselage upstairs in the next room we'll go to.
One of those ribs on the wall block.
Those are new projects coming up. Those ribs right there are for the M4. That's the airplane that myself and 3 other guys are working on right now. That's the upper wing ribs outboard of the fuselage. Rooms for nothing that's in there that's hardly worth a thing, except there's a whole bunch of model airplane magazines in there dating back to 1920.
Really?
And that's eventually going to go upstairs. But they are so fragile, I don't even want to pull them out and show them to you, because you open them up and the page just falls apart. So I don't know whether they're going to try to restore them or what. But,
The blood blister?
yeah.
In the first 30 minutes, guaranteed.
What he means is everybody that uses one of these things, as they're rolling the metal back and forth, get their thumb right there one time. And then never do it again. Oh yeah, come back here, I'll show you something, guys.
A lot of space up there.
Carol, come on, Carol.
Oh.
I want you to video that dead cat.
Oh. What? He's going to try to scare me.
Come here.
What do you want?
You be scared?
There's a black can of black spray paint down there on that shelf to the left. Can you run down there and get it for me? Get out here.
What?
I'm kidding.
I used to do estate sales. I am not afraid of ghosts.
I'm just joking. There's nothing down here
Can't we
but
go
paint.
down there?
No, they're just paint.
Aren't you going to show me the ghosts? Come
No,
on.
it comes upstairs.
I ain't going down there.
Thought he could scare me.
Once you get that door, it sets off the alarm. We're back to public spots.
What do we have here? I asked myself. I said, so, what is that?
That's a Boeing seat spinner.
It is? That's what it says.
Well, this whole Kansas Aviation,
Hey, are you going to the electric fly tomorrow?
everything in this museum had something to do with Kansas. That's why there's not any P-51s.
Oh my gosh.
Anything like it, except there is a P-51.
Is this cool or what?
We're now in the restaurant.
This is the restaurant?
It would be neat to leave that in the bare bones configuration.
Half of them will be
Awesome. That'd be nice.
This is cool.
in 1932.
So this is what it's supposed to look like here?
The city of Wichita decided they needed a restaurant at their municipal airport. So, the room over there, which we'll go to next, was the kitchen. And this was the dining room. And the windows overlook the tarmac and the ramp out here to the side, where you can see people walking in and out, so on. And this is one of the very first airplanes the museum ever restored. In fact, I'm not so sure it isn't the first one. It's a Swallow, made here in Wichita. And behind you, the bare bones, is the Laird Swallow, which is a different version of this same airplane. And that's the latest, that's the last completed woodwork airplane that's been done. It's ready to go. And the big debate is, the woodwork is so beautiful. And if you look at it closely, I think most of you will agree that they're talking about covering half of it and leave the other half open. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Is the thrust panel on the forward ends of those wooden rails
That ties it into the ones that are on
that hold it back. See all the cables in the cross bracelet? Because I just knew you fire the sucker up and that engine just shoot right up through that nose dome.
But transmits the load into the launch line.
Right. The cables do and that thrust panel right there. But he didn't know, the curator didn't know for sure. He had to go look it up or talk to somebody else. And then the following week, I got your answer. So I thought, hey. And again, after the third day I was here, I'm just nothing but a troublemaker.
Where'd you keep your wallet?
I know I cannot keep my mouth shut.
That's fine.
Now,
We worked on the black hole a little bit, and then we took the light TV too.
What, did you have a wreck?
Even got struts on it, look at there.
that's what we started with. Or no? That's a good question. I'll have to ask him. Tubing, yeah. There are so many crooked pieces of pipe in this sucker. It's good that it's not designed to ever fly again because it would very well, it might fly. But
Back in them days, you guys know that this airplane was gas welded together?
Look at all the patches.
Yeah. That's a proper patch.
wrecked about 5 or 6 times. But Vic asked me if it's a crop duster, and I don't know that. It may have been.
There would have been a lot of corrosion in it if it was.
Well, these things here, a lot of times.
May have been airplanes. But anyway, can you see the Terry influence in the woodworking? All of a sudden, the spruce has turned into #1 white pine.
Yeah, there's some cool.
Maybe #2. There's some bit marks in it, some not.
Yeah, it's gonna get covered, who cares?
It's going to be covered, so it's no big project anymore to use.
100 years from now,
Yeah.
Well, no.
when this museum maybe goes out of existence, or somebody's gonna acquire one of those airplanes and fix it up, I'm gonna restore that thing and fly.
Terry,
Get it in running, not knowing it's built with time.
well, when they make these things brand